I'm about to show you the ultimate video marketing shortcut. The one thing that you do in order to make sure that the time you spend ranking your videos is always profitable. As video marketers, we have to constantly keep ourselves on the cutting edge. Often using extremely low-cost, targeted traffic can make a massive difference in our bottom line profits. YouTube would have us believe that there is nothing better than paid traffic for our video offers, while software sellers and method or tactic sellers tell us that we're better off using free traffic derived through their wares. Both are wrong or right depending on how you look at it. Free traffic is awesome, but it takes pretty serious time and effort to achieve a high volume of traffic to our sites, while paid traffic happens almost instantly but costs us cold hard cash. What our goal should actually be is to use them in tandem. We use paid traffic to push us into fast results and immediately begin SEO for natural traffic so that we can phase out the paid traffic. Think about it. It happens to all of us. We spend the time ranking a video for some keyword that we think will be a cash cow, but once we have it, our ad or video is just not getting the traffic that we thought it would. The real cost of that free traffic for us was a week or two of our time, and maybe even a Fiverr gig or two while we worked ourselves up in the search engine results pages. So let's just say that we paid with 10 hours of work plus $10 for our free traffic. The free traffic we built was actually a bit pricey. We could have just paid $5 or $10 and clicked a button so that our video ad would be placed right where we wanted it. So in this case, paid traffic would have worked out a lot less costly than free traffic because we paid $10 but only spent 10 minutes on it. You get it? It just happens to all of us. Sometimes our brain just shuts down when it comes to paid traffic, and we end up spending more for free traffic. So now that we see the real cost of traffic, no matter if it's paid or free, we just have to shift our thinking a bit and start doing a little paid traffic up front to confirm our video profit viability, and then once it's established, we make the transition into free traffic. Since paid video traffic is so inexpensive, we're all in a very unique position. We can leverage one against the other to always isolate the winners from the losers so our focus makes us profitable. Here's the thing though, in order to quickly zero in on the best paid traffic so that we know if our video ad will be effective the same day we create it, we need to use software to streamline the process. But rather than using a single software program that does it all but is good for nothing else, we should use a small set of individual programs so that we can instantly zero in on what we want to achieve while having the flexibility to multitask or repurpose those programs. Video Ad Suite was designed specifically for this purpose. So let's walk through the programs in the suite to see which one does what. We'll start off with the control panel itself. Let's take a look at the Video Ad Suite control panel. Your control panel gives you access to 8 other custom software programs in the Pro version, 4 others in the Standard Edition. All are designed to target in different ways, as well as an additional option on the bottom for more advanced training. Of course, some of the programs have practical applications outside of the ad buying arena. So by having these programs separated rather than all jammed into one overbloated program, makes it a lot easier on the user regardless of experience level, from absolute beginner to well-seasoned expert. Plus, it makes it a lot easier to use for other purposes. So open up your control panel, enter the 5 data requirements, and click on the Save Setup button. After a few seconds, you'll be alerted that your settings are saved, and now you'll be able to use all of the other programs on demand at any time without ever needing to type this information into any of them ever again. Each custom software program in this series has been simplified down to the nth degree so that inexperienced marketers can easily work with and understand them, yet each individual program is a complete powerhouse in its own right and will thrill users that are already heavily experienced video marketers. Additionally, Each individual program also supports proxies. There is a place for the proxy and port and places for username and password if your proxy setup requires them. If it doesn't require a username and password, just leave those fields blank and everything will work fine. Okay, let's go ahead and start going in line on each individual program. First, we'll look at the Niche Edition. The Niche Edition is the flagship of the Video Ad Suite collection. It is the one program that almost every single user will most readily benefit from. This program allows you to enter a list of keywords basically on the top end. What it does is traverses up to the top 100 listings in YouTube and grabs the URL of each of the videos listed there. Next, it checks each URL to filter out the ones that do not allow ads, so that ultimately you're returned with a list of only URLs that accept ads and are laser targeted to your chosen niche. Now, if you want to go deep rather than staying on the top end, you simply click on the Get Related toggle. And when you do that, it'll not only get the URL of the video that is ranking for the target keyword, it'll also get all of the URLs for every other video on the page that YouTube has regarded as highly related to the primary video. I work in pretty large niches. So in my case, on average, if I set my number of results to 100 and I toggle the related URLs, I'll end up with around 1,500 laser targeted videos to post my ad on, and that's for a single keyword. So if I add more keywords, I will of course get a lot more targeted URLs to place my ad on. There's also a delay option. If you're going to be gathering a lot of URLs, I strongly recommend that you set a delay so that you do not end up experiencing a temporary ban on YouTube's search function. Another use for the delay is if you're using a proxy. They're usually slow as compared with a regular internet connection, so you'll likely want to use a delay if you use proxies. And finally, if you have a slow internet connection or slow computer, setting a delay will be very helpful for you. All right, now let's just recap the Niche Edition. This edition is used to filter down to URLs that accept ads and are laser keyword targeted to your chosen niche. The concept is simple. The results can be devastatingly powerful. You have never felt a surge like you get when you completely dominate an entire niche. It is amazing beyond compare. This is the Channel Edition. The Channel Edition software is the ultimate cheater. It is by far one of my favorites for targeting. What it does is allow you to enter the URL to any video. The software will then go and find the channel and will systematically collect every single video in that channel. You can use this for very large channels too. The last one I did had over 2,700 videos in it. Let me give you a couple of example uses. Let's say you're pretty good at local marketing and you've realized that a large number of local marketers monetize their videos with ads for some crazy reason. And let's say this other local marketer has nailed down a lot of attorney rankings and you think he's making some pretty big money because of it. So you walk in, grab all of his URLs from his attorney channel, and you run an ad on it targeting his own customers and insinuating that they're overpaying for their placement and to give you a call if they want those same great ranking positions at a far better price. I'm thinking your phone will start ringing pretty soon. There are, of course, all sorts of variations you could use for this. Now, let's look at it from a worldwide marketing perspective. You offer some sort of SEO service. So you go and find an SEO firm video channel and you put your ads on every single one of their videos, telling the viewer that you offer some sort of SEO magic that no one else is able to offer, so you think you might start getting some click-throughs to your offer? Again, there are all sorts of variations you could use to exploit this other SEO company's video traffic and turn it into your own profit machine. And of course, the big true beauty is that because you're bidding on URLs rather than keywords, you're getting clicks for less than what your competitors are paying. All you have to do to operate the Channel Edition is set your minimum and maximum delays. If the channel has a lot of videos, set it around 5 minimum, 8 maximum. If the channel only has a few videos, just set the minimum and maximum to 0. When it finishes, it'll present you with a list of URLs you can copy or save wherever you like and then put them into your ad campaign. The volume edition. Depending on your situation, sometimes you do not need targeting at all. All you really need is a massive level of views hitting your video in a very short time. For example, if you're promoting a truly wide appeal product that the average person would want, use the volume edition. Or if you're just wanting to do wide branding for your product, name, or channel, use the volume edition. Or if you just need to slam the views through the roof on a new video that you just released, again, just use the volume edition. What this program does is go to trending videos and other extremely high volume videos and grab their URLs. It doesn't use keywords at all. It is only looking for videos that are getting a crushing volume of views and grabs those URLs up for you to place your own ads on. If you want to, you could literally get millions of views within an hour or so. Whatever way you go, when it comes to hard-hitting, high-impact traffic to your video on demand, nothing competes with the video volume edition. The live edition. If you do webinars, this program is going to set your head on fire. The live edition is similar to the keyword edition in that you do not need to add any keyword. You just set your proxy if you're going to use one, set your delay if you're going to use it, and just run the program. What the live edition does is finds videos that are currently live broadcasting on YouTube and slaps your ad right on top of their video so that as more and more people join their live event, more and more people see your ad. Imagine what this could do for you if you plan to have a webinar soon. You'll be showing your ad to a group of people who have already clearly indicated that they like watching live events across a wide spectrum of niches. This program will even grab up live events that are scheduled to begin soon. That way, you and your own ads are right there, right from the beginning. Even though I talked about webinars here, that clearly isn't all you could do with this real-time interactive traffic. For example, if you were planning your own live event of any sort, you could funnel those people away from their live shows right into your own live show right there in real time. This is about as extreme interaction as it gets. The only thing that could beat it is if they just all showed up at your house to watch the show live. The bulk or mass RPI edition. This is one of those programs that has massive practical application across a wide range of video marketing tactics, not just YouTube ad buys. What this program does is allow you to drop a grip of URLs into it. Doesn't matter if they're YouTube video URLs, channel URLs, or even regular website URLs. Just drop them in the program and start it running. The software will break your list of URLs into chunks and then start crunching the RPI for each one and return a final list for you. RPI stands for Rank Page Index. It is calculated by crunching data from Moz, Google, Bing, Yahoo, social signals, and some secret sauce that I'm not going to tell you about. It crunches the numbers and spits out a number between 1 and 100. The lower the number is, the easier that page is going to be to beat. The higher the number is, of course, the harder it's going to be to beat that page. So you can walk in, snap up all of those easy ones using regular video SEO, and grab up those positions in the SERPs, or search engine results pages. Or you could run ads on top of all of the high RPI listings while using a program like Tube Authority to build up your video ad to higher RPI than the ones you're currently advertising on, and ultimately end up overtaking all of them in the SERPs. It's the ultimate double whammy. The Verifier Edition program allows you to double verify what URLs accept ads and which doesn't. For example, the Niche Edition will pull keyword-specific URLs, check for ad placement ability, and save it if it sees ads running on that video. But because it's going at hyperspeed, it can err on either side. So if knowing with 100% accuracy is a big deal to you, you can always run any set of YouTube video URLs through this program and it will double verify, meaning that if the first pass says yes, ads are enabled, it will do another pass and see if it gets the same answer or not, and will act accordingly. It's powerful mojo for those extreme marketers who consume themselves with every minute detail of their campaigns. The Stats Edition. This is another one that has practical application both inside and outside of paid ads. In this one, you load a list of URLs and it will go out and grab all of the other basic stats for you. This gives you a quick way to pour through a large number of sites, gaining valuable intel for various reasons. For example, you may only want to run your ads on videos with more than 10,000 views. You can spot and isolate those pretty quickly using the software. Or maybe you want to go and put your ads on or overtake using SEO only videos that were published more or less than 30 days ago. Again, this software makes it easy for you to drill down and find that special demographic you're looking for. What if you just want to snag all of their titles and all of their tags just to terrorize them by engulfing their niche both with ads and organic placement? Yep, you can do that. When it grabs the data, it will show you the URL of the video, the title of the video, the number of views, the number of likes and dislikes, and then the tags, keywords, and publish date. Now keep in mind, it takes time to pull stats, so either load small-ish lists or put a decent delay between the searches with a larger list. Just let it run overnight, and that'll keep you in good shape. The Related Edition software has a special sort of power that allows you to saturate any niche so completely that not a single person who ever searches that niche on YouTube at any level would be able to miss your ad. The power of this program is staggering. Here's a couple of examples. Let's say you ran the Niche Edition and came up with 1,000 videos to promote on that are in your niche. Well, you could drop those 1,000 URLs into the Related Edition and turn them into 20,000 video URLs that are related to your main topic. You get me? Niche Edition gets level 1 and then it gets those related to level 1. But with Related Edition, you can keep drilling as deeply as you want. So if you ran the Related Edition once, using the URLs you got from the Niche Edition, you would get level 1, then all of those related to level 1, and then all of those related to level 1. I know it sounds a little confusing, but it really is simple. You can just drill as deep as you want into any niche. Now let's look at it from a different perspective this time. Let's say you handpicked 10 URLs that you wanted to drill down on, so you load those 10 into Related Edition and run it. You end up with around 200 video URLs that are related to those 10 you entered. Now you load those 200 into the program and run it, and you end up with around 4,000 related, and so on. The bigger your list, the longer you want to set your delay time. It isn't that the process is slow, it's just that once you get into large numbers, you risk a temporary search ban if you didn't use a delay while running it. This program is one of my personal favorites. When I find a niche that is a cash cow, I drill deeper and deeper until I get to a point that the related have gone so deep that they're no longer related. It's at that point that I know I've got everything. I am covering that entire niche. So once you hit that point, you own that niche. You rule it with an iron hammer. It's truly a beautiful thing to experience. Now you see the power of using a structured approach to software and video traffic. You also seen that on several programs, we're able to use them in different ways and for different purposes, since each one was designed as an individual program. Right now is the only time you'll ever see them at this price. There isn't going to be any lower price. In fact, if you know me at all, you already know that I increase the price of my software in $100 increments. I start out with a low price in order to reward the early adapters, and then I move the price up twice, and finally end up also adding a monthly fee to it. So ask yourself, how committed are you to being a true video marketing professional? Will you continue to bounce around with no clear path and basically work in the dark? Or will you get yourself the tools that you need in order to achieve top of the food chain status in video marketing? I suggest you get the tools. You deserve this. You deserve success. And you deserve to get there as quickly as possible. The Video Ad Suite is going to help you get there. So go ahead and read the rest of this page. There's valuable and must-read information available that you need in order to make an informed buying decision.